It's the latest with Maya.
Yeah,
It's the latest with Maya.
okay.
Who's she gonna talk to now? What's she gonna ask about?
Hi, Renee. Welcome to the latest with Maya. You can see René Escobar Jr. in the movie Untitled Home Invasion Romance, which I loved. It was such a great movie. Um, so thank you so much for being on my show. I'm so excited to be talking with you.
Thank you for having me. This has been on my calendar for a bit, so I'm just as excited as you are.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm noticing this my camera for some odd reason is doing like a zoom in, zoom out thing. That's not me. That's just my camera doing whatever it wants. So just so
Oh,
you know.
okay, yeah, there's been a couple interviews that I don't know if it's like something on my end and the other person's end that I feel like both our cameras have been weird. So,
Oh, you never know with technology nowadays. It's out of
yeah,
control, Maya. It's completely out of control.
yeah. Um, so, who has had the biggest impact on you professionally?
Man. Let's see. Well, this is random, but I worked, my first professional job was as I was an extra on a movie called Pixels with Adam Sandler. I don't know if you've watched it. It's starring Adam Sandler, Kevin James, and it revolves around Adam Sandler being like this. He was an arcade nerd back in the day, and then these new renditions of video games are coming to attack the world, and so they hire the CIA or whatever hires like the biggest nerd in the world, aka Adam Sandler, to fix their problems. Anyways, so I was an extra. This was like over 10 years ago. I was an extra on that movie. I just played like a random soldier, and I did a scene with Adam Sandler, um, like in the foreground, and I was maybe like 2 feet behind him, and we were waiting to shoot. Right, like it's a lot of hurry up and wait, especially for night shoots. And he said something. He was having a conversation with one of the actors, and in the background, I was having a conversation with one of my extra buddies, and I just like I randomly did this Tony Montana impersonation from Scarface, and I was like, "Hey man, you know what I need? I need more money, man." And he turned around out of nowhere. He's like, "Ha ha ha, that was funny, man." And then he turned back around, and continued doing his stuff. But like that was nothing to him. But to me, I was like, okay, Adam Sandler laughed at a random joke. This is the universe telling me, this is where I belong.
Oh, wow, I love that. Yeah.
So random, I know.
I love that though. Yeah, I think that's great. I love that. Yeah. Um, so who has had the biggest impact on you as a person?
Ooh, that's I would have to say that's my mom and my dad. I think they're both one A, one B. I feel like my dad really instilled in me a hardworking mentality and to never victimize myself. Like if I'm ever like down in the dumps, you know, I still have the power to get out of there. Do you know what I mean? Like, um, no time for sulking. My mom, and my dad, like basically came from nothing and um, worked their tail off to get to where they are today, and to be able to even give me an opportunity to pursue this as a career. Um, so I definitely learned the hard work ethic and the perseverance from my dad, and then my mom was the artistic side. My mom was like someone that like I would always do like silly stuff with and like explore that artistic side. And she was always someone who motivated me constantly to kind of pursue whether it was professionally or like do like random like videos before YouTube was a thing, you know what I mean? And I think an amalgamation of them two, if they can make like a superhuman, they definitely influenced me today.
Oh, I love that.
It happens to be true. So,
Yeah, I love that. Um, so what small things bring you joy on a daily basis?
uh, my dog. my three-legged whippet. Do you want to see her?
I would love that.
Do we have time? Okay, Candy,
Yeah.
come here. Come here, Candy. Her name's Candy. She has three legs and she is a brindle whippet mix.
Oh.
Oh, this is her first professional interview.
Hi.
She
Oh,
brings me
she's
so
so
much
cute.
joy.
Oh, she's so cute.
She's so adorable. And you know what? Like she doesn't like toys. I know, honey. She doesn't like toys. She only loves people. That's all she cares about, you know. So she's so everyone loves their dog and all the power to them, but Candy is so unique because she's been through so much. She got hit by a car and they had to amputate her leg. But you would never know it. And for how like humans took care of her afterwards, whether it was doctors or people at the before my sister adopted her and then I got her. I feel like she just has like this unique connection with humans because she just loves humans and could care less about toys.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that.
I love her and she's grateful. She wanted to make her she always was like, I want to do an interview, Pops. Please get me in there. And we finally did it. So thank you.
Yeah, of course. I'm honored to be her first appearance.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a dog too, and she constantly brings me so much joy.
Oh, what kind of dog is she?
She's oh my God, why did I just forget? She's a plot hound. Uh
Oh, so
yeah,
cute.
yeah, so she
And
also has a brindle coat. Um
no way.
yeah.
Oh my God, maybe it's Candy's long lost cousin. I don't know, because she's a mix
Oh
of
yeah.
God knows what. So maybe she's part pot hound. I don't know.
Oh yeah. We had no idea what type of dog she really was when we got her. So we think she's a plot hound, but we think she's like a plot hound boxer mix because she
Oh,
kind of has some characteristics of a boxer and she's just the funniest. She just constantly makes me laugh and brings me so much joy. So
isn't it so funny how they could do like nothing and we stare at them and we're like, oh my God, you're so cute. I
yeah.
love you so much. And all they're doing is breathing.
Yeah,
It's fascinating. It's so
definitely.
fascinating.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Um, so if you had a warning label, what would yours be?
I love these questions.
Thank you.
Warning label. No, they're honestly so great. Like I've never been asked like such unique, interesting, get to know the person questions. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate that.
Thank
Let's
you. That's
see.
always my goal, so that means a lot to me to hear. So thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. I really appreciate it. Um, let's see if I had a warning label, I would say careful, very blunt. Like, it's I feel like people that don't know me don't realize like I obviously I have a filter in my head, but like if I think it, I'm most likely going to say it, whether that's good or bad. But that's why like my friends and my family love me because I'm very upfront. And if I don't like an outfit or if uh, something's not going right or you're not on the right track, I'll be sure to let you know.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
My mom is the same way. My sister and I always joke that she jokes too that she has no filter. She just says whatever. Um, so yeah, now like my sister and I are basically the same way, which we love. So
Oh, that's perfect. You know what? Like, I think if you meet relationships work because we're so different, right? I feel like people that get along the best kind of bring out different personality traits out of each other. So like, I'm someone who's very upfront and blunt. But then like I have a lot of relationships, whether it's friends or my partner or my family, with people who are like a lot softer and they're more, a lot softer. And so like it definitely works because we can both kind of feed off each other.
Yeah, I love that.
Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
imagine if you had like a bunch of blunt, upfront people all in one room, it would just be a disaster.
yeah,
Shut up. No, you shut up. I
yeah,
don't like you. Well, I don't like you. Get out. You get out.
yeah.
It'd be
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah, that's I mean my best friend and I are like total opposites. So
There you
um
go. There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Exactly. Those are the best relationships I find.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Um, I am a pop culture obsessed and I go in stages of shows that I cannot stop watching. Is there a show that you are currently obsessed with?
Oh man, I'm so happy you brought this up. Entourage. I just finished Entourage. Have you watched it?
I haven't, but there's an a actress in the show that I really like, Perry Reeves, that I've seen her in other things that I really like.
Who does she
Um,
play? Do you know?
I don't.
I'm gonna
I
do
remember looking, I saw her, there was a show I that was on several years, like 10 years ago that I
Oh
watched.
my God, Perry Reeves. I love her. She's
Yeah.
yeah, she plays Ari Gold's wife on the show. Like her character is amazing.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard so much about the show, but I've never watched it.
You 100% have to watch it because do you know
Okay.
what the show is about?
Not really.
Okay, so the show is four guys from Queens. Um, it's the everyday life of four guys in Queens that have made it in Hollywood. So it stars Vincent Chase, who's like supposed to be this like the next Hollywood star or a Hollywood star, and his three childhood friends, and they all live in a mansion. The thing about the show is that it's executive produced by Mark Wahlberg, and
Oh,
it's a fictional reiteration of Mark Wahlberg's life. So
wow.
yeah, because Mark Wahlberg has an entourage. So I guess it's his show. It's his show, and um, the number of cameos that you will see in that show is wild because they play like fictional actors or fictional celebrities, right? So like in a random episode, Matt Damon will be there, and LeBron James, and you name the celebrity, they're on the show. But it's HBO. It's from like the early 2000s when Sopranos was finishing up and The Wire was finishing up. I binged that show 8 seasons in maybe 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
It's so good.
Oh, okay, I'm writing it down.
Please.
Um, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna um check it out. I right now I'm binge watching Ugly Betty, so after I finish that show.
Yeah, you're the same as me. Like I have to watch one show and
Yeah.
then I can hop on. I can't do more than one.
Yeah, I just tried that recently, and so I was watching the show Franklin and Bash, and then I started watching Ugly Betty too. And so then
Yeah.
I like my focus was on Ugly Betty, and then I saw Netflix was taking off Franklin and Bash, so I was like, I have to finish this before it leaves. So then I binged watched all of Franklin and Bash and not I think like 2 weeks or something. So
Oh wow.
yeah.
And which one did you like better?
Oh, that's so hard to say. I'm still watching Ugly Betty, and they're both so different. So
Right,
it's
right.
and I just they're both so good. They're so funny and yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, well, let me know which one you end up liking more when you finish Ugly Betty. I actually want to know.
Okay, I will. I'm not sure I'll have an answer for you, but yeah.
Well, that's fine. If you want to be Switzerland, stay, completely neutral, completely up to you.
Okay, thank you.
That's an option.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Um, so what is the best advice you have ever gotten?
Best advice I've ever gotten. Let me think about this one. I've received a lot of great advice throughout the years. Um, let's see. In lieu of giving you a corny answer, I really want to think this one through. Um, the first thing that comes up is whenever a character is presented to me, whether it's in an audition or something that I'm.
Oh, your audio just cut out.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
Okay, when did you lose me?
Right, as you were saying you were thinking of an answer.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so I thought about it. I could sit here for hours and tell you all the great advice that I've received, but the one that sticks out to me the most is uh, I can't tell you who told me this, but it stuck to me. Just be yourself. And I know that's corny and super general, but what that means to me is when I get an audition, when I get whether I get a part, the writers have brought the bones of the character, and it's my job to put the soul. So if me and you went out for the same role and we were both amazing actors, if we both played ourselves, we have different energies, we have different auras, we have different intangibles that we can't change, right? It'll be a completely different performance, even though it's the same script. So maybe the role wasn't right for me, maybe the role was right for you for this one, but as long as I am René in every role, then that's something that I can present to the table and I know what my strengths are. And something, it's not advice to me, but it's something that I watched in an interview from Matt Damon, who's one of my favorite actors, probably my favorite actor. He said something, never genuflect, which I didn't know what genuflection meant, but when you genuflect, it's an archaic term of when jesters used to like kneel for the king, right? So like, genuflecting, basically like don't sell yourself short, right? Believe in yourself. You belong in the room, whichever room that may be. I'm not just talking film, I'm talking about life. Never genuflect. If you've gotten to a place, you are where you belong. You deserve to be there. Get that imposter syndrome out of your head and do the job. You'll be much more respected that way.
Oh, I love that. That's great advice.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I loved it. I loved it so much when I heard Matt Damon say it.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I love Matt Damon too. I mean I know he's been in so much that I love there's one role that always like immediately comes to mind, and
Say
it's
it.
so funny because it's he guest starred in one of my favorite shows is Will and Grace, and he guest starred in one of my favorite episodes. So
No
that's
way.
always, yeah, that's always the role that comes to my mind first, even though he's done so many amazing things. It's like Will and Grace. That's always the first thing.
I used to watch that show back when it aired.
Oh wow.
Back when it aired, and I loved it. It was so funny.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up because I feel like that's a show that I can totally rewatch.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've seen every episode so many times. I've lost count. And yeah, I remember when my mom introduced me and my sister to it, and I just became so obsessed with it. It's one of my comfort shows.
Oh, it's
So,
so good. It's so good.
yeah.
What's it on? Do you know what streamer it's on?
Oh, now it's on Hulu. Or
It's on Hulu. Okay.
yeah, Hulu Disney Plus since Hulu's shutting down. So,
Jesus,
yeah.
they're all just shutting down. They're all just consolidating.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, so, sorry, I just completely lost track of what question I was
Oh, you're good. You are
on.
good.
Thank you. So what has been the biggest obstacle, either personally or professionally, that you've overcome?
An obstacle that I've overcome. Um, I think I'm at peace when things aren't going well. You know, as an actor, it's a lot of ebbs and flows, right? Like a lot of valleys and a lot of peaks and valleys, right? So like to me, the easiest part of this job is the audition. The easiest part of the job is to be on set. The hard part of this job is when there's nothing coming in, when it's bone dry, you haven't worked in a bit, and or like you wish you were getting more auditions, you wish you were getting a little bit more offers. It's during that time that I would be like, man, what the hell am I doing? Like I need this audition. I need no. Now I'm at a place where at least I think so. Maybe I'm not, but like I'm genuinely at a place where like everything's gonna work out, and during the times where I'm not inundated with work, I can work on myself. I can work on my health. I can work on my body. I can work on my relationships. I can be happy where I am. Do you know what I mean? I used to be at a place where I needed to be, constantly stimulated by things in the acting world, and I'm not. Like I'm totally okay when, I'm very fortunate that I am working, but if there comes a time where like I won't be working for 6 months or something like that, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
Yeah, like coming to terms with it.
oh yeah. Well, I think that's so important, and I think that's impressive that, yeah, you're like able to,
Yeah.
sorry, all my words, I'm like, uh, I
Oh,
don't
you just caught me on a good day. Like usually I'm just like,
know.
half asleep and can't even string a sentence together. I'm a stuttering queen. So don't even worry about it. All right.
Okay,
Quit drilling. You already struck
thank
oil.
you.
I just had
Okay.
like 3 cups of coffee. That's the only reason that I can actually even be remotely eloquent today.
Oh, okay.
Trust me.
Well, thank you. That makes me feel better. So,
Trust me. Trust me.
um, so what movie, book, song, play, or show has had the biggest impact on you?
Ooh, first thing that comes, I like to answer things again very genuinely. So I go by what first pops up. And the first thing that popped up is Good Will Hunting by Matt Damon. I know it's like everybody's favorite movie. I get it. But that movie to me, it literally, I watched it quite late, right? Like I watched it maybe like 10 years ago, over 10 years ago for the first time. And it really changed my life. Not only as like an actor, I'm watching one of the best performances I could watch, but just so many reasons. Like the fact that Matt Damon and Ben Affleck wrote that movie, right? Like they wrote that movie and they didn't want to just sit and wait for something to happen. They made it happen. The character arc, the understanding the complexities of that particular character, who's like this like super tough guy on the exterior, but inside he's just a little boy who wants a hug, you know? Um, and has to be one of the best, like one of the best movies for monologues of all time. I could probably I could regurgitate one of the monologues for you like on the spot. That's how good it is.
Oh wow. Yeah, I
Yeah, that movie
actually
means so much to me.
Oh wow, I love that. I didn't know that Matt Damon and Ben Affleck wrote that movie.
They won an
That
Oscar. They won
yeah.
an Oscar for best screenplay.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I feel like I shouldn't admit this, but I haven't yet. I haven't seen it yet. But
Oh no, that's wonderful. That's perfect because you'll be able to actually watch a masterpiece, an absolute masterpiece of a movie.
oh, okay. I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, watch it. Like it's just it's even if it's like not going to be one of your favorite movies, it is a brilliant filmmaking, brilliant storytelling, brilliant everything, everything. Everyone was just so great.
Wow. Yeah, there's been like so many references to it and things that I've watched. So
That's right. Yeah, it's
yeah.
like everywhere.
Yeah. Um, yeah, so what genre of movie would your life story be told as?
Ooh, horror. A terrible, terrible horror movie. It's scary out here, Maya. It is scary. There's zombies. There's people with their heads cut off walking everywhere. It's just a tragedy. I'm joking. I would say it's just a giant comedy, man. It's a giant everything's fun. Everything's fun. Like whether I'm like talking to my dog when no one's in the room and I'm in, pretending that I'm speaking on behalf of my dog. My life is literally a sitcom. That's what I'm going to say. It's a sitcom, funny, depressing, all in one. But we're here to watch another episode.
Yeah. My mom actually does the same thing with our dog. So,
Exactly, exactly. As long
yeah,
as I'm not the only one.
yeah, no, not at all. I feel like that's probably most dog owners.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll tell you a secret. So when I'm when it's just me, my girlfriend, or my dog, and I'm doing a self tape, like I'm doing an audition, and it's just not going well. I'll in my dog's voice, which she happens to be like from Sweden. I'm not sure, but I'll be doing a take, and then I won't get it, and I'll be beating myself up, right? And then in Candy's voice, I'll be like, "Well, Pop, maybe you should just try to be a real actor." Candy, stop it. Okay. I feed you, right? You pay absolutely no rent. I give you pro plan, like ultimate premium salmon for healthy skin, sensitive skin. And this is how you repay me. Well, potentially, maybe you could be a good actor. I don't know, Pop. It's that's what I'm saying. It's a real comedy up in here.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, yeah, I would like my dream is for my life to be both a musical and a rom-com.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Okay. Favorite rom com of all time. Go. Don't
home
think. Go.
home again.
Which one?
Home again with
Home
Reese
again. Which one's that
Witherspoon.
one?
It's with Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, of course it's
Um,
with Reese Witherspoon. Of
yeah.
course.
Yeah, I've seen that movie like I think over 100 times, and I've interviewed a whole bunch of people from the movie, and
Oh, that's so
um,
cool.
yeah, so it's yeah, really, yeah, it's one of my all-time favorite movies, and yeah.
Oh, that's okay. In two sentences or less, tell me what the movie's about.
It's Reese Witherspoon is her character is recently divorced and moves back to her. This is more than two sentences, but
No, keep going. It's a long sentence. You are playing within
yeah.
the borders.
Okay, thank you. She moves back to her childhood home in LA with her two daughters, and then she meets these three guys who are filmmakers, and they end up living in her guest house. Um, and it's such a fun movie.
So does she like get romantically involved with all three, and she has to
No.
pick? Oh
No.
no, it's just the
Uh,
one guy in there.
no, there's three guys living in her guest house, but
But who does she fall in love with?
there there's one of the guys who moves in. Um,
Okay, okay. So it's
yeah,
not like the three filmmakers, like they're all like falling in love with her and she's picking the best out of the litter kind of deal.
no, no.
Okay, okay. That's how I would have made it, but that's fine.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
it called? What's it called?
Home again?
Home again two. We'll make home
Yeah.
again two.
Oh,
Home
yeah.
again again.
Yeah, yes. I like that. Yeah. I one of the actors from the movie has become a really good friend of mine, so I'll text him and tell him that you're gonna make a sequel to it.
Oh, please. Yeah, we'll talk. Tell him my people will reach out to his people, will make it happen.
Okay, I will. Yeah. Yeah. Um, so do you have any irrational fears?
Irrational fears. Oh man. Um, I don't think so. I don't think so. Like I used to like I don't nothing's coming up right now, but I definitely used to like I used to think like, oh man, like I'm never gonna reach the level that I want to reach, you know, in my brain, like I want to be the like a rendition of Leo DiCaprio and Matt Damon because those are the people I idolized. But I'm totally okay, making a living out of this thing and doing what I do now. And, it's like I'm happy, but I'm not satisfied kind of thing. So like I had this irrational fear to get back to your question that like I'll never reach that level, but that's no longer a factor. Like I'm very I live by the mantra like be happy but not satisfied. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
want more, but be okay with what you have because
yeah,
we you can be in a perpetual cycle of just constantly wanting more and more and without appreciating what you have. I think it's like it's called uh hedonistic something. Anyways, just like basically wanting more and more, not being satisfied with what you have. If I remotely answered your question.
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm actually I when you were saying you don't really have any irrational fears, I'm jealous because my brain is basically one big irrational fear. So
You think so? Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, that's okay
basically.
too. Like maybe I do, like maybe I do have irrational fears, but maybe they're just rational to me.
Yeah,
Like maybe it's like totally justified. But
yeah,
I'll have to give that more thought to think like, you know what, maybe this fear is just absolutely like it shouldn't be here. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I always will be like if I'm kind of spinning out about something and I say it out loud, my mom will say, "You understand that's irrational, right?" I'm like, I do when I say it out loud.
Maybe
Yeah.
because this is something that I do as well. I start like really stressing about things that I cannot control. Do you do the same?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
objectively thinking, what is the point,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, and I do this too. So like, I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite here, but you know, now that I'm detached from anything, it's wild. It's wild that we have that we have these that we're scared or that we stress about things that are not in the control in the palm of our hands. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what does that accomplish? Just let it be.
Yeah.
You can't control it. Like, it is what it is. Like, there's only so much that you can do about it. And past that, like, easier said
Yeah.
than done. That's for sure, though.
Yeah. Definitely. So I just have two more questions for you if that works. Um,
Absolutely, it does. Please
uh,
throw in a third. Throw in a third, Maya.
okay, okay, maybe I
Please.
will. Yeah.
Yeah, please. Having too much fun here.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll throw in a third question.
Yes. All right.
Yeah. Um, so what is something people are always surprised to learn about you?
Oh yeah, this is easy. Well, a lot. I have a degree in criminology. So before I became an actor, I got my degree in criminology because I always thought that I kind of wanted to be a lawyer, but then I realized like halfway through my undergrad that this is not for me. It's cool, but like it's just not for me. My sister's a lawyer, so I feel like I was kind of pseudo following her steps. Um, so yeah, very surprised when they think that I have any kind of education past like the sixth grade. Um, also, I am a geography whiz. I'm gonna toot my own horn here, but like I know I would say like 95% of the world's capital cities and flags and state capitals and stuff like that. So when people find that out, they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you are massively weird."
I love that.
Yeah, it's weird, but okay, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always been super interested in like the legal system, and so I think that's so cool, and that you have a degree in criminology. And yeah.
Yeah, like I will say like obviously criminology was not what I wanted to do, but I am so thankful that I went to school, and got my degree because whenever I get a role for anything under the legal umbrella, whether it's like detective or lawyer, district attorney, I'm actually going out for this CBS show where they want me to play an district attorney. The stuff that he talks about, right? It's I already know it. So I can do the work. I can get to memorizing and fleshing out the character right away. Whereas like whenever I go out for, let's say, a botanist or a doctor, right? Like there's all that medical jargon that you have to pretend that you say this on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's got a fracture in his C7 with the uh radial femur and it's exploding with a carotid artery. Like that's got to be stuff that you say, which that makes absolutely no sense. But like that's something that you have to deliver it in a way where it's like it's as if you were singing happy birthday.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you go to school? Do you
Uh,
go to school?
Yeah, I mean I graduated high school in 2021, and then I just decided I didn't like school was not the easiest for me, so I decided I just didn't want to go to college, that the
Good
stress
for
of that.
you. Good for you. That's
Thank you.
there's a lot of I feel like there's a lot of pressure for people coming out of high school to, well, as soon as you get to high school, then you have to go right to college and university.
Yeah.
At least that's the pressure that I had back in my day. But that's not the truth. You
Yeah.
can you can find something else. You can take time to figure out other avenues because school will always be there if you choose that you want to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Yeah,
good for you.
oh, thank you. Yeah, I just remember so clearly it was freshman year. Like it started in middle school that every teacher was talking about college and like you need this for your um like application. And I just remember so clearly my mom telling me freshman year that she was like, you don't have to go to college if you don't want to. And then immediately after she said that, like I felt this weight off my shoulder. I'm like, okay, because I don't really want to.
Yeah. No,
So,
good for you. Good for you. Good for your mom. Like I'm,
yeah,
I'm not saying that I'm against going to like post-secondary institutions. No, I'm pro-choice. Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
do whatever you want, you know?
yeah,
Uh and then figure it out later. Like we have time. We have tons of time to do whatever we want.
yeah, definitely. Yeah. Um, so is there a show or movie that you find yourself quoting all the time?
um, oh, these are such good questions, man.
Thank you.
Um, let's see. Okay, the first thing that comes up is House of Cards. House of Cards is one of the American version, one of my favorite shows of all time. Obviously, like I love politics. I love at least fictional politics. You know what I mean? Like I love that kind of jargon because it intertwines a lot with legalese and criminality and stuff like that. You know, I love like all the behind the scenes talking that they do to like uh, uh, politics wise. But yeah, Kevin Spacey's role as Frank Underwood on that show, like the writer of that show, like I need to figure out who that was because the script is brilliant. Oh, and okay, that's one, Frank Underwood in House of Cards, and then the other one, which you won't know the reference because you haven't watched Entourage, but Ari Gold in Entourage is like so epically funny. He's like the power agent of Hollywood, and he just goes on like insane tirades, which is they're just so brilliantly written. So yeah, you'll see me quoting those.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, after we finish, go on YouTube and look up Ari Gold best moments, and you'll die.
Oh, okay. I'm writing that down so I don't forget because I'm so excited now to watch it. So thank you.
It's definitely like super rated R. So I will, I'll preface with that. It's very uh explicit and curse laden, but uh, if you're okay with that, you'll find it
Yeah.
funny.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, my brain is just filled with show and movie quotes that I just and scenes that I just reference all the
Oh, sorry.
time.
One that came up right now is uh Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura, or Ben Stiller and Derek in Zoolander. Like those
Yeah.
two are also like massive. That's what I'm saying. Like it's such a good question.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
you? What are some of the stuff that you can like constantly quote?
Will and Grace, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quote that constantly. And then there's like Friends and Psych that I quote all the time, too. And then there's scenes from like the shows, The New Adventures of Old Christine and the Netflix remake of One Day at a Time that I reference scenes from those all the time
Oh,
too.
do you? Yeah.
And yeah, and quotes. And so like when I reference scenes, also quotes, most people don't get it, but yeah.
Oh, isn't it so like so crazy when you say a quote that you think nobody's gonna understand, but then one person gets it, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh my God, finally,
Yeah.
finally somebody gets it.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, one of my best friends, he hasn't seen any of the shows, so whenever I quote Will and Grace constantly with him and he never gets any of the references. So I'm like constantly quoting, yeah, like Karen Walker to him when he's saying something. I'm just like, that's an interesting story. You should write it down and tell it at dinner parties, and he has no idea what I'm
He has
talking.
no idea. Well, we need to get him on Will and Grace.
Yes, exactly. I told him I'm gonna like buy him all the DVDs and send it to him. So yeah.
That'll get the job done.
Yes, definitely. Um, so my final question for you is today, what are you most grateful for?
My family and my partner, definitely. Like I'm a huge, I have a very small circle of people who I love and trust. Um, and they've been nothing but supportive throughout. There's definitely harder professions out there. I'm not saving lives by any means, but being an actor requires a lot of belonging to the ether. Like A perfect example is like, let's say my sister is having an anniversary dinner. Do you know what I mean? Or like my nephew is having a birthday party, and it's 2 months from now. My family completely, they already know that today I'm saying yes, but if the day before there's an offer and I have to fly out to Vancouver or New York to shoot, they know that that's my job and I have to go. You know what I mean? And there's no resentment. They completely understand. And I'm incredibly thankful and grateful that my close group of family and friends and my partner are so supportive of what I do, because I wouldn't be anywhere without them. I truly wouldn't. You can't do this alone.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I'm so thankful because I know actors who don't get the same support. I thought it was just like, yeah, your family's totally going to support you, or your partner's totally going to help you do your auditions and stuff like that. But no, that's not always the case. I know I have actor friends who, their partners love and support them, but like there's a limit to that, and the family also, there's a limit to that. But my both from my partner and my friends and my family, like it is completely unconditional, and I could not be luckier.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I think I'm so glad that you have that. And yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. My
Oh, it
mom.
got too real in here. It got way too real. Let's cut that tension. Let's talk about poop and farts. Poop and farts. There we
Maybe
go. We're
something
back.
else.
Yeah, come on. We're not going to talk about feelings. Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom and my sister, they're my best friends, and we like talk constantly. And um yeah, it's just I feel so lucky to have them in that relationship with them too. So
Mm,
yeah.
yeah, I find that um, it's normal for people to celebrate people when they are on top, but when things are going and you're getting work done from the ground up, that's when you know who your real friends are and who really appreciates you and cares for you. It's not the final result. It's not when you post an interview like yourself, or like when I post like a trailer that I'm in, like, yeah, that's great and all, but it's the people who have known what it takes to get there, and the support that they gave you back in the day when you uh, didn't have much to your name. That's, I think that means so much more,
Yeah, definitely.
right?
Yeah, definitely. Um, well, that was my final question for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I've had the best time talking with you, so thank you.
Oh, thank you, Maya. I had such a blast. Thanks for having me on, and I can't wait to do this again sometime.
Yes, me either. I would love to have you come back on whenever you want. So, yeah.
I'll definitely take you up on that.
Okay. Yay. Thank
Thank you for the
you.
wonderful questions. Really wonderful questions. I really mean that.
Thank you so much. That means so much to me to hear. So thank you. And yeah, thank you so much for again for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you. And that's a wrap on today's edition of the latest with Maya.
Latest with Maya.